Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is Donna from Tarot to do your How Do They Feel read. If the video freezes, but you can still hear the audio, keep listening, it'll straighten itself out. If it doesn't, because I'm going to watch it back to see if that happens, because it's done it twice in 2 other videos. I did the Gemini one and the Sag one, and both of them froze. So if it seems to drag on for too long, then I'll just re-record the freaking thing. But Mercury is retrograde in Aquarius right now. It is what it is. That's actually, I think, your 5th house, right? 17, 19, no. Yeah, it's 5th house. Anyway, so that's your house of fun and pleasure and all that. But anyway, so there may be miscommunication. See, I can't even talk. Shit, man. So I did a poll, 3-card poll. If I could just get this out clearly and succinctly, I will be happy. I did a 3-card poll for how your person feels from the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. It's this one right here. Ta-da. Great deck for anybody who's new learning tarot. It's very easy to learn the symbolism, and there'll be a link for it in the description if you want. So I pulled 3 cards, and while my Libra folks, I love you guys, I have a concern about your person. Now, they may not be a narcissist. However, they definitely are displaying some signs, and I don't like it. So if they're displaying any of these signs that I'm going to tell you about, nip that shit in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Okay, so I pulled the 7 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Justice card. So basically, your person is kind of defensive, wants to fight, competitive, wants almost bullying in nature, trying to get their way. They have lots of strong emotions that they're keeping to themselves, and they're even feeling a little emotionally manipulative. And they're feeling like there's conditions that need to be met before they show you their love. Doesn't that kind of sound like a narcissist? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually, did I make a note? I think I made a note that I didn't want to forget. Where is it? Determined, jealous, fighting, bullying, defensive, stubborn. I'm telling you, I have concerns about that. So if your person, listen closely, Libra, I love you guys. If your person tries to punish you by withholding affection or communication, they give you the silent treatment, they're withholding sex, they're withholding kissing or hugging or hand holding or anything like that, trying to make you feel bad, like you have to prove your love or like you did something wrong and they're punishing you, nip that shit in the bud right now, because that's narcissistic tendencies. That is not cool. And if it's already been happening and you've let it slide, well, today's a new day. They may have gotten away with it in the past, but you make it very clear you're not going to tolerate that now. And if they try that shit and try to withhold sex, make it clear to them, say, look, if this isn't going to work, if you're going to do that crap to me, we can end this now and I can find somebody else that will take care of my needs. And not that, you know, sex is the only thing that's important to you, but that's, you know, affection, intimacy, that's important in a relationship. But if somebody's trying to use that to punish you, what the hell? Who does that? A narcissist. So if somebody's displaying those kind of tendencies, make them knock that shit off right now. Let's see. That I didn't want to go into a sermon, but my God, I saw that and I was just like, wow, this person does not look like a nice person. So, let me pull these cards. If this freezes, like I said, if the video freezes, but you can still hear the audio, and if it unfreezes at some point, you know, after a couple seconds, then I'll upload it. If not, then I'll just re-record it, but just bear with me, because Mercury is retrograde. I love when that happens. So let's see 3 cards that show how you feel right now. It's 3 cards that show how you feel. We have, I mean, you're feeling generous, you know, you're flush, you know, you feel like giving. You're very giving right now. You feel like very giving. We got the 2 wands there, that you are kind of to some degree feel like you got the world in your hands, and yet at the same time you're kind of deciding which way you want to go with something. And you're also feeling a little bit left out. See, that's why I'm a little concerned about y'all. If you're feeling generous and giving, but you're also feeling left out, and you're feeling like you're trying to decide what to do, you got the world in your hand, but you're not sure, you're looking out, almost like waiting for your ships to come in. I swear to God, if any of you all are dealing with a narcissist, cut that shit out now. Make them stop it, or be done with them. And I know that if they're using emotional manipulation to make you feel sorry for them, or to make you feel like, oh, you know, I've always been hurt before, everybody gives up on me, or any of that bullshit, just please don't fall for that, because there are people out there that are very, very good at that stuff. I don't like that, the way this read feels, and you guys don't deserve that. And Libras are just, y'all are good people, man. I know that every sign has their rotten eggs, but overall, Libras are just really good people. You're kind people. Look at this. I cannot shuffle for shit. 3 cards that, or I don't know how many cards, whatever. Show me some cards that show what you can expect over the next 3 days. Let's do a next 3 days, the next 72 hours or whatever. Okay, the card. By the way, if any cards fall on the floor, if they're face down, they don't want to be a part of the read. That's how I'm gonna handle that situation. I see. So, I'm telling you, I'm feeling like there's a lot of Libras out there that are dealing with a narcissistic type, because you're feeling you're disappointed, like you're feeling kind of unloved or disappointed. You're remembering the past and looking back and remembering happier times. Wow, Libra, come on, y'all. What is the deal? Okay, and okay, let me get clarification on it. I got the 9 of Pentacles. You want to see, you're feeling apathetic, like you're not happy with it. You're not happy with it. If you can hear that, that's my cat, Joey. I've got a couple of them, but I got several cats, but yep, that's Joey. He wants attention. Suck it up, buddy. All right, so I'll be there in a minute. So, let me see if I could pull cards to give you advice, but my advice, I don't even need to pull cards for that. Nip that shit in the bud. That is not healthy. It's very toxic. I probably would, somehow, if I continue to read, the Devil card would come out. The Devil card has to do with toxic stuff, unhealthy relationships, addictions. If your person has any type of addictions that you know about, he really wants to be heard. Joey! Put a cork in it, buddy. Yeah, if they have any kind of addictions that you know about, I'm telling you, I have a concern that you may be dealing with one of them. And if, life is short, your emotional, mental, and physical health and your financial health is much more important than letting somebody guilt you into putting up with their bullshit. To put it, I don't know how else to put it. Let's see. Okay, so what one card that gives me some idea of what kind of advice. One card that gives me some idea of advice, even though you already know my advice on that. One card that might reflect the type of advice that we can give. See? You are probably, oh man, that sucks. There's a lot of Libras out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Libras, that are dealing with this kind of person. Someone who's toxic, that has addictive behaviors, that are trying to manipulate you. Don't fucking put up with that. You don't deserve it. Let's do one of these little inspirational cards. I don't know what it's going to say. Is this even? Yeah, it's still recording. I don't know if it froze. If it froze and then pick back up, that's great. We're at 9:39 right now. Inspirational card, it says, fortune favors the brave. You know what? Have the guts to tell him, knock it off or I'm walking away, and mean it. Mean it, because you're worth it. You are worth it. And your health, Your mental, emotional, physical, and financial health are worth it. Don't let somebody con you into letting them control you. Come on now. All right, so these will probably get you wound up. These are Donna's Destiny cards. They always say stuff that usually embarrasses me. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to tell them that. Like, I think, was it Gemini? I think it was Gemini that their read, I just did a couple reads ago, and it told them that they were going to tell the person off and that they were getting a divorce. I was like, oh, nice. Real nice. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what does Donna's Destiny cards have to say for you? Oh, I can't shuffle for shit. Put some money aside. You're getting a raise. You'll go on a vacation. Lots of sex. Yeah, if you tell them, I'm done, I'm walking away. Yeah, of course, they'll probably pull out the sex, you know, and, oh, no, wait, you know, I love you. Make them put in more effort. See, I'm telling you. I bet you're dealing with one of those. Stop wasting money. It could be stop wasting money on them because they're conning you or guilting you into paying for shit that they should be doing their share. Yeah.